guys, welcome back to my channel. I pray that you're blessed and that everyone around you is blessed as well. This is going to be like a different little video, but I'm so glad that I'm doing this because I needed to. So let's get into it. Okay, so 2025. I didn't really set like any bookish goals, like not even a number. Like I don't even know how many books I'm reading this year. I don't know like if I'm gonna try new genres. I don't know anything. I'm just winging it. I'm going to read books that I love this year, and that brings me to this video. Before the new year came, I was like, let me go through this shelf, well, these two shelves, and get books that I know I'm not going to reach for. Like, I know that I probably bought them at some point or got them at a little free library, like, or the free bookstore. Like, I know that it was just going to be just sitting on my shelf. And so I was like, let me just go through these bookshelves and get rid of books that I know I'm not going to waste my time on. So right in front of me, I have a huge box. I don't even think I can pick this box up. No, I can't. Ugh. But anyways, let's just get into it. I don't even know how many books are in this box. I have no clue. So we're just gonna go through them. And if I remember where I got it, I'll let you know. But I'm either going to start giving this to little free libraries or just do a huge donation to the free bookstore, because I've gone there so many times and gotten some amazing books. So I want to pass these along and hopefully someone enjoys them. So the first one I did get, I remember I got this at a little free library, and as much as I hear good things about it, I like read the first page and I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I've heard great things about it. And it's True Biz by Sarah Novick, or no, I'm guessing it's Novick, but it's about the deaf students that are at this deaf school, and there's some drama that pops off. But I don't know, I just knew that I wouldn't read it. I believe I got this one, ooh, I don't even remember, but it's Charlotte Illis is Not a Detective, and I believe, I don't know, I know it's a fiction. Maybe I got this at the Dollar Tree, I'm not 100% sure. I don't even know what it's about. We're gonna pass it along. Okay, now if you see any books in here that I'm gonna get rid of that you think that I should keep, please convince me, because I can just throw it back on the shelf and eventually get to it, but I need some convincing, you guys. This one I got from our library book sale in April of last year, so I think they're gonna do it again. Fingers crossed they do, because I got a whole box of books for $10 that were new and good books. And this one was one of them. I just knew I wouldn't grab it. So it's The Kindest Lie by Nancy Johnson. Like I said, I don't even know what half these books are about. So if you've read this, let me know. This one, I believe I got from a little free library, and I was trying to get into my Ellen Hildebrand era, and it just never happened. And this is What Happens in Paradise. I believe this is part of a series. I'm probably 50% sure. I'm not sure, but I was like, I'm not gonna read it. Plus it's a hardcover, and I don't know. This one, I'm still like deciding if I want to keep it. If you've read it, please let me know. And it's Lie to Me by J.T. Ellison. Just the cover alone makes me want to keep it, but if I'm not reaching for it, I don't know if I want to keep it. I do like the edges when they're like this for some reason. There's a couple people that I know and I follow that don't like that, but me in my old lady era, for some reason it makes it feel vintage to me. I don't know. But so if you've read it and it's like amazing, let me know. This one I got also from the library book sale last year. The cover is beautiful, like beautiful, but I don't want to keep a book if the cover is just pretty, and it's just not. I think it's the size of the book. I don't know. That's intimidating me to, I don't know. But it's Island Queen by Vanessa Riley. Just the cover. See, the cover is beautiful, but it's a thick one. Like, let's see. It's almost 600 pages, you guys. Last time I read a long book, it was, I don't remember the book anymore. A Little Life. Yeah, and I just, like, if they're this big and, you know, thicker than this, I'm just like, do I want to read it? What if I don't like it halfway and then it's like still a whole half a book left? I don't know. So it's going. This one I got from my thrift store, and again, the cover is beautiful, and I think I've heard people talk about it. It's a YA book, and it's called This Is My America by Kim Johnson. Cover is amazing, but I don't think that I would reach for it. I don't know. Let me know. This one I did read, and I wasn't like convinced to like continue the series for some reason. It was an okay book, but I'm just like, man, like I don't know if I'm gonna read the next book in the series. So it's One of Us is Lying. I read this, I believe, in August or September. It's a thick one too. I ended up just listening to it via audiobook, and I mean, it was okay. Nothing that I'm gonna be like, oh, I need to read that. So going. This one also I listened to through audiobook. A lot of people say they really like it. I just couldn't get into it. I don't know if it was the names in the book that I don't know. Like, if I can't pronounce a name, I'm just thrown off. Like, and it's My Sister the Serial Killer. It started off like with my mouth wide open, and it's about two sisters. One of them is like killing her man that she dates, and her sister is like trying to cover up for her. I don't know. And it's a short read. Like, it really is. It's a little over 200 pages, but I know that I'm not going to pick it up again, and I don't want it to take up space on my shelf. So this is another one. Why did I waste my time on it? This is like a very short book too. It's, I believe, less than 200 pages, or maybe a little over. And it's called Sisters by Daisy Johnson. I got this from our library book sale as well. And it was weird, like very, very weird. I don't know. Never gonna pick it up again. This is my first, I believe, one of my first DNFs from last year. First DNFs from my whole reading journey. And I've heard great things about it. I just could not get into it. And the font size is just, I don't even want to do it. And it's Thursday Murder Club. That's all I'm gonna say. This one I believe I got from a little free library, and I ended up picking it up, but I have another copy, I believe. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I did have two copies, but I don't know if I got rid of one already. No clue. And it's The Bone Jar by S.W. Kane. If you've read it, please let me know, and I'll keep it. It says 2 murders, an abandoned asylum. Will a mysterious former patient help untangle the dark truth? Do I want to keep it? No, I'm not gonna keep it. I'm not gonna read it. This is a memoir that I picked up from the free library. I believe I've heard it was good. I'm not sure, but I know I wouldn't pick it up to read it. I am definitely a memoirs girl, but it has to like prick something in me to want to pick it up. I don't know. This is probably the best memoir ever, but I don't know. For some reason, maybe it's the cover. Maybe, I don't know. Let's not get into that. But it's A Long Way, Long Way Gone, Memoirs of a Boy Soldier by Ishmael Bea. I don't know. I got this at the Dollar Tree, and it's Beautiful Liars by Isabel Ashdown. Please let me know. The cover's eating. It's kind of cool, like, but I don't know if I'll read it. This is another one from the Dollar Tree. Thicker Than Water by Brigitte Kammerer. I'm guessing that's how you say her name. What? Like, why do I have books with water theme? I don't... This one, I believe I got it in a little free library, and it's Harlan Coben, The Innocent. I have a Harlan Coben book that I have not read yet, so why do I keep buying them if I don't even know if I like his writing. This one, I want to say it's because if the book is just weird to me. Like, it's heavy, and it's a paperback. But I feel like I've heard this book is really good. I don't know. 56 Days by Catherine Ryan Howard. Is it good? It's just like, this book is like heavy in this paper. Like, why is it so thick? Like, I think it's the weight of the paper they use. That's really, that's the only reason why I'm not keeping it. This one I got from a silent book club that I went to in my area, and we did a book exchange. So you brought a book or books, and you can get a book or books. And at the end, when everyone got their books, there was still a bunch of books left, and the lady was like, if you want to take some home, take them. There wasn't much left. This one seemed cool, but I just have not picked it up. And it's The Cold Kiss by John Rector. The cover's pretty cool, but I have not picked it up, so I don't think I'll read it. This one I got from, I believe, the Dollar Tree as well, and it's The Wedding Ringer by Carrie Araya. I'm not really like a big romance kind of girl. Like, I've read romance, I have romance books, but I don't know. This one I got from, I want to say, my library book sale. No, the Dollar Tree. And it's Call Baby by Morgan Jerkins. It feels like a fantasy book, but I don't know. This one I believe I got this from a little free library. Or no, from the free bookstore. And it's The Outside by Ragnar Jonasson. I don't know. Isolated but not alone. Will they survive until morning? When a deadly storm or snowstorm strikes the Icelandic highlands, 4 friends seek shelter in a small abandoned hunting lodge. It is in the middle of nowhere, and there's no way of communicating with the outside world. I mean, the writing is great. And again, I think it's the names that's getting me. Like, it may have been like a rewrite from a different, cause see that name, like, I'm I'm going to be confused. It could be the best book in the world, but I can't pronounce the names. You see, I'm already struggling trying to read the synopsis. This one I got from a little free library. No, from a thrift or garage sale last summer. Figuring I was going to find the first book. I believe this is the second book of the series, but I don't think I'll read it. And this is We'll Always Have Summer by Jenna Han. And this is To All the Boys I've Loved Before author. So this is like, I believe the second book, third book, who knows. This one is pretty cool. I like the cover, but I've had it for a while. And it's The Marlowe Murder Club by Robert Thorogood. To solve an impossible murder, you need an impossible hero. I just have not picked it up. This one is only because I have another copy that I love more. It's the same book, same author. I just like the cover more from the other one. And this is Beloved by Toni Morrison. Still haven't read it. I've heard it's amazing. I believe it's a movie. You know what? Don't come for me. If you've, like, I know this is like a classic. And, you know, I'll get to it. Why is the letter so small? This one I got from the free bookstore. It's Beautiful Maria of My Soul by Oscar Huelos. Again, no, I actually got this at a library book sale. A different library, not the one that's closer to me. And it was like 50 cents or something. These, I know you will probably come after me. I'm sorry, but I don't think that I will read them. I love the movie. Love the movie. It's I Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. The cover is beautiful. I love it. I got this at a thrift store, I think. And then this one I got in a little free library. And it's, I'm guessing, part of the series. And it's on the come up. And same author, Angie Thomas. I don't know. I just will not read them. If I've already watched the movie first, I don't think I'll pick up the book. And the book is usually better. Right? But I gotta let them go. And then this one I also got at a Dollar Tree. The cover is amazing. I've heard it's good, but then I've also heard it's not, so I don't want to chance it. And it's taking up space on my shelf. So this is Good Company by Cynthia D'Abrix, Sweetie. I'm guessing that's how you say your name. See, names, can't do it. And then there's two books that I have. Okay, let me tell you something. If you know me, I am very nostalgic. If there's things that remind me of my childhood, I want them. In my ripe old age of 42, you know, years have passed, but I still think about these books when I was in like elementary school. So when I see them, like I want them. Already had a copy of both these books. For some reason, I just got more, but I don't need them. Like, I don't. And it's Judy Blume's Super Fudge. If you've read it, please tell me. I already have a copy. And then I have Fudge-mania. I already have a copy. And I'm like collecting these books for like, you know, I may read them again. I don't know, just for the heck of it. But it's like mostly for my grandkids. And so I want them. So yeah, that is it. I don't know how many books that is, but it made room on my bookshelves. As you can see, there's like books falling over. There's some space right here. Like there's some space right here. I still have books like sitting on the floor, but I'm trying to hold off on buying another shelf as much as I need to. my kids are probably moving out soon, so that gives me an extra room to make a book room. And I cannot wait. Bye, kids. You guys are full-grown adults. So, as much as it's going to hurt my mom's heart, they need to go. They're adults. And they need to learn how to be on their own. So, that's going to free up 2 bedrooms. One's probably going to be like a spare bedroom for guests and maybe my husband's office. And then the other one's going to be my book room. And I cannot wait. So until then, I am waiting and holding off to get a new bookshelf until I figure out how I want to decorate all that stuff. So when we are freeing up space, it's giving me an opportunity to get more books. But I'm also putting myself on a soft book ban because there's only a couple books that I know of that are coming out in 2025 that I'm like, I need to get. So I need space for them, you know? And, yeah, so I'm so glad that I got rid of these. The ones that are wrapped up for my 25 and 2025 are books that I have had for a while and have not reached for that I probably would like. And if I don't, I'm donating those too. And I will DNF them if I'm in the process of reading them and don't like them. They will be donated. So I'm going to keep a box next to my reading area, and if I don't like it, it's being tossed. Well, not tossed, donated. So until next time, remember that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Talk to you later. Bye.